Yeah, I seen the video pop up. I feel like 10 times now, so I'm just gonna watch it.
YouTube might finally be showing some overdue respect to Ishowspeed, because he recently released a trailer for a show that's going to be produced for him. Now, recently, Ishowspeed's been going on his 35-day tour around the US. This is off the back of him previously touring several countries, well, not just several countries, several continents. He had done an Australia tour, New Zealand, Asia, in multiple countries in Asia, as well as Europe tour and even a South America tour. I don't think he did Mexico yet, and I don't know if he did South Africa either. I thought, did he go to South Africa? I'm not entirely sure. He may have done a date there, but he's done the biggest one yet, which is his home country of the US, 35 days. But unlike the other ones where he had peaked at 1 million viewers before, and I think that was in Indonesia, but it was one of his tour stops. In one of the countries, and he got over 1 million viewers, which is one of the most impressive feats that we've been able to see by an individual streamer. He decided to dual stream. Now, Ishowspeed was banned from Twitch for, I would say, at least 1.5 years, if not 2 years. Now, the banning on Twitch, I believe Aiden Ross somewhat allowed him to get banned. It was all, the banning on Twitch happened from a clip that came out of what he said on an Aiden Ross stream, where he was brought on as a guest. And then it was just an indefinite suspension. This was a couple of years ago. Ishowspeed, he kept doing his thing on YouTube. He was always primarily on YouTube, and he just used Twitch.
I don't understand why Twitch, man. Like, and now they're gonna unban him because that he has growth. Like, bro, he didn't even do anything wrong. Like, well, okay, like, yeah, he said some out-of-pocket crap, but dude, they were joking. Like, there's been way more out-of-pocket stuff that has happened, bro. Like,
Twitch to be able to be a guest, and this held back Speed. Now, granted, he still blew up like crazy, but if he was able to collaborate with people that were on Twitch, it would have done wonders for his streaming career. He's really the biggest streamer to make it out of YouTube. So he started dual streaming, which is something that Twitch didn't used to allow. Twitch, if you were a partner, you had to exclusively stream on Twitch. You couldn't stream elsewhere. They got lax on that rule, and when streaming as an industry got more competitive, they had to adapt, which is good. It's great for the content creators. But it's competition for YouTube because Speed's home is YouTube. So they're like, yo, we just can't let him keep cooking on Twitch. We got to keep our mans. We got to keep our boy happy. And that's when this show came out, the trailer for it. So I'm going to play you guys the trailer right now, and we're going to get into it. And also somebody else who has a lot of experience in the industry and streaming has to say about it.
I think I'm live now.
What's good with y'all boys?
bro, this has nothing to do with YouTube. It's sponsored by Dick. Like, what? I mean, yeah, it might be YouTube sponsored. It might be created by YouTube, but like, this has been long in the making. This was long in the making.
I'm out, queen.
This was long in the making.
Yo, Jay! All the work it took me to get here.
A debut trailer, by the way. Dude, that trailer was fire. In that first premiere, hey, everyone go watch the premiere, bro. Hey, go watch the premiere. Go watch the premiere of Speed Goes Pro, because it was fire. And also, fire US tour. Speed went crazy. Phenomenal tour. Phenomenal. Oh my god. Phenomenal tour. Phenomenal. My phone's dead, so I'm doing this to check chat real quick. But yeah. Everyone go check out the premiere episode of Speed Goes Pro.
Oh, damn. You gotta be kidding me.
Go, honey, drop. Great job, Speed. Wow.
You're trying to get skills that take years to get.
We're playing one of the best players ever.
Think about it. You just picked off Tom Brady.
You gotta run under 4.4.
Pure athlete. Call him Speed for a reason. Guess what?
Hey, I can't wait for that Kevin. What do you mean by that? I can't wait for that Kevin Durant. That Kevin Durant episode. It seemed like it's gonna be fire.
We to learn that.
I like that.
What's that? I did it. we about to do today?
You've been talking a lot of.
You think I'm scared?
5,
No, not me, brother. Oh, you.
4,
Come on, KD. I'm in your head.
3,
Welcome to the final challenge.
2,
Up. Whoa!
3,
Wait, I just
Welcome
realized
to the
who that
final
was.
challenge.
That's Joey.
Oh, you.
4,
I just
on,
realized
KD.
that's Joey.
I'm
Wait,
in your
is he
head.
gonna be eaten?
Welcome to the final challenge.
Up. Whoa!
What can I do about that?
All right, buddy.
What? Okay, I'm tripping. But is that why Speed ate 5 In-N-Out burgers? Is that like? Was that a foreshadowing that you're gonna be doing an eating contest with Joey, the hot dog man? That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. I didn't realize that.
He ain't ready.
This is Speed Goes Pro.
He ain't ready.
This
Why did you literally censored out dick? Are we dead at? I gotta look at the comments, bro. And so we're writing a false narrative, bro. Like, this ain't even presented by YouTube. It's presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. You literally blurred it out. You literally... What? See, I thought this video was going to be about him. It's probably going to be in the video, but I thought it was going to be about him visiting YouTube's headquarters. Like, this show is presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. It's not presented by YouTube. Oh my God, it takes one Google search. Who is presenting Speed Goes Pro? Actually, yo, let me just click on the episode.
Your boy's here. You've been training?
Yes,
It
I
literally
have,
says
man.
it
I've
in, like, the
been
first
working my
30
ass off.
seconds.
where legends now prove he's argued 50 caught a turret of the all isn't working with stopwatches and
You
measuring
not see
tapes.
the-
It's one on the field.
Is there any
Can
YouTube
Speed rise to the
promotion?
challenge?
What are you doing here? I'm ready for you.
This is Speed Goes Pro.
What is that? What is that, chat? What is that? What is that? What does that say? Bro, what?
Is Speed
No,
Goes
bro,
Pro.
what? No, like... Yo, that's about goofy. That's about goofy, bro. Bro, what is this? What is Twitch doing, bro? We gotta get, bro, what? We gotta get flashbang or something. Hey, W to that resub, or whoever decided to sub. W to that 71, that 10,171 person. That's a W. W.
Oh. No, wait, you talking about? I farted.
So off
That's
rip,
so
this is
loud.
very, very entertaining, and I think it's a very, very cool concept. It all has to do with athleticism. Speed has been considered, and there's a storyline of him just being faster than everybody. It's in the name. Ishowspeed. He's trying to race everybody. He's called out several times, like Olympic athletes. There are times when he's lost races, and this is the opposite of what we had with Jake Paul. With Jake Paul, it was, oh, this guy's a boxer. When is he going to fight a real boxer? When is he going to fight a real boxer? And then the minute that he fought a real boxer, he lost, and it wasn't even close. There wasn't even a comparison, and he was still able to sustain the hype, but everybody knows that Jake Paul lost. Like, the idea and the mystique around Jake Paul of being a boxer, it's gone. Now it's just entertainment value of him
Honestly,
being able to get in the
unnecessary
ring with someone
hate,
else
but,
that's a very
like,
big name. In the
I don't
in the
really
most recent
care.
case, it's Gervonta Davis, who is one of the best boxers of all time.
Like-
but he's what?
I'm not really saying like, dude, I'm not going to support. I mean, literally, Jake Paul is the one that didn't pull a Logan Paul thing. Like, Jake Paul is literally, honestly, he like keeps to him. Man, I don't really look at what he's doing. So maybe he does do stuff, and I don't know. But Logan Paul literally has done a lot. I mean, like, they're chill, bro. But like, I don't understand. I mean, I don't really care, bro. He's a man. He can take care of himself, bro. But like, bro, who cares if he lost a fight, bro? Like, come on, bro. It ain't that deep, bro. It ain't that deep, bro.
80 pounds and 8 inches shorter. 80 pounds less and 8 inches shorter than Jake Paul. So we're just seeing freak fights. It's entertainment at this point. But with Speed, even though he's lost races, people don't really remember any of the races lost. They just remember him beating everybody or people being scared to race him.
That's
and
true,
he's
that's
called
true.
out certain track athletes. He's called out other people. And, you know, the guy hits backflips. So it's his brand. And for him to collaborate, especially keep in mind, the guy loves football, soccer in America. So for him to do sport and to do it in collaboration with the best athletes, like you got gold medalists like Sonny Lee in here, and you've got him doing things that he wouldn't usually be comfortable. Like, we don't see Speed hoop like that. We've seen him play, I think he played at the Sidemen match, the charity game, which is one of the biggest events of the year. We've seen him, and we've seen people like Logan Paul transition into something like wrestling, WWE, with the entertainment value, the personality, and him really being able to hit those stunts. I mean, his brother Jake Paul says he's going to be one of the best wrestlers of all time. I don't know, because I haven't followed wrestling for a very long time, since maybe at least 15 years, maybe even 20 years. Actually, no. I was younger than that. So at least 15 years. So I don't know how good he is now, although people do seem to give him his props. Logan, that is, both in Ishowspeed. I think that's an example of somebody that can do something athletic that is also tied to entertainment. And racing has just been that as of yet. But Agent, who is one of the co-founders of AMP, where you've got the biggest content creation group, especially independent one, that came up on their own, didn't piggyback off of or come off of a legacy like FaZe. Not knocking FaZe, but we're just giving credit where credit is due to AMP here. He had this to say about the trailer.
You ready?
This is Speed Goes Pro.
And it's presented by Yo, I'll be honest, premieres. Wow, it is a show. I'll be honest, YouTube, hold on now. That's a bag. I know, like YouTube know how to treat gang. YouTube know how to treat bro. Nah, that's smart.
Bro. Oh my god, it's not made by YouTube, bro. And I know he doesn't, like, Asia's not even saying that. Hey, bro, the narrator's trying to narrate that, like, bro. It's Dick's Sporting Goods made the show. They made the show. Yeah, it's on the YouTube platform. But of course it's going to be up. Man, what is it?
You know, they saw this co-streaming and they're like, nope. Nope. Yo. Damn. That's a good series idea too. Like, if anybody was going to do some this, it's going to be Speed. And this is all we want to see him do. That's fire. Good for Speed, man. Hopefully the
Yes, sir.
exclusively. Yeah, I know. They're not going to. I'm assuming they funded the whole like they paid for everything. So like they're not going to pay for everything and be like, yeah, bro, you could put that everywhere.
This was, of course, filmed before Speed decided to multi-stream, but it is keeping him on the platform, and it's exclusively made for the platform. Now, they contracted out a production company, OBB in this case, that handled all of the filming and things like that. But there was a
Bro, what is happening right now? What's happening right now? Okay.
show that was similar to this year.
Oh. Bro, I'm so confused. I don't like this I don't like this narration. Like, just let both companies just chill with Speed.
Years
Like,
ago,
Baby
if you guys
Speed.
remember the, it was a short show. You can find the
I'm
episodes
like-
on YouTube called "The
I'm actually gonna puke from hunger. I think that's why I'm acting right now, bro. I'm like hangry, bro. Like I need this. Yo, W to the 2 people that either resubbed or subbed to Dubathon or Ovistrummer. Thank you for supporting Dubathon. I have a viewer, supposedly, so if you are willing to go follow the Ovistrummer, if you have not, and maybe adding a sub to what he's trying to do for the next 30 days. So, yeah.
and he would
Yeah, I had to get something to eat real quick, bro. My stomach was hurting, but we're getting back into the review. There you go. Ooh, I just realized I never changed the category. Uh-oh. Is there a react category? I don't know, I guess not. I don't know if it's just that.
just work with professionals in certain fields to get really, really good at things. Now, it wasn't all athleticism. One of them was one of the episodes that was really interesting. There was a surf one that was more athletic, but there was also one where he had to learn Tagalog, which is the Filipino language, and he had to conduct an interview, a 5-minute interview, within less than a week. So he had to learn that language and be able to be on television doing an interview in that. And that was the premise of the show. But with YouTube, I think this is great because the last time YouTube did something like this, it was actively, at least. It was, what, a decade ago? And then PewDiePie's situation happened with Maker Studios, and he was supposed to have a show, and they decided to pull everything, and that became the Adpocalypse. But people like Liza Koshy and other very, very, very big YouTubers of that time were getting their own shows with YouTube. But I think the game changed. Like, they were producing them, and I think YouTube was just taking an L on these things at that time because it wasn't a new viewer base that was going to watch this stuff. It was the fans of those YouTubers that were going to watch it on YouTube, which they were going to watch anyway because they're favorite creators on YouTube. Content creation as a whole has matured a lot since then because there's clipping culture, number one. So everybody's clipping it. So there are people that see Speed on Facebook, people that see Speed on TikTok exclusively. That's the only place they see him. They don't even watch the stream. They don't even know where he streams if they had to know. Although YouTube is more accessible than Twitch to a broader range of audience. And by range, I mean range of age. So you've got those as an example. YouTube TV is also a very big thing now. A lot of people watch on TV. That was not a thing. YouTube TV as a product also wasn't really a thing 10 years ago when they were producing the shows for these people. And Speed is arguably one of the most recognizable faces on Earth right now for a younger audience. You could even say an older audience, but with what he's done in each country, it's the most viral thing when he's there. And he's gone to a lot of countries, and he probably plans to go to more countries. So them putting him as the face works wonders. The way Agent kind of frames it is he's kind of taking a little bit of an elbow, a fun elbow at Twitch of like, damn, yo, YouTube really.
Oh my god, bro. What is it? Like, I don't understand this narrative that this man's making. That's the only thing I don't like about this video. Is that he's trying to say that a show presented by Desc Sporting Goods is made by YouTube. He literally censored out every time you could see Desc Sporting Goods. Literally censored it when Agent says, oh, it's presented by Desc. It literally censors it. Like, what, are we tripping? This show was not made by YouTube, bruh. Like, I don't understand. That's the only thing. All right,
Treat
Debbie
people
video,
good,
bro.
man.
Debbie video.
I don't know. Who else is YouTube doing something like this with that we know, right? There are probably people in other languages that we have no idea that maybe YouTube's done something with them. But I think Agent is just like, yo, Twitch, y'all got to tap in a little bit more. Although Twitch does show a lot of love, and I think Kai Cenat is an example of really the first creator, we could say, where Twitch really got behind him and pushed him and did everything they could for him. Before that, you had them show favoritism towards certain creators or certain streamers, but they never really came out and but pushed them forward and gave them any and everything that they needed, like they're doing with the Kai Cenat. And it is reciprocal because Kai Cenat is doing so much. The amount of new eyes and users and signups that he's brought to Twitch is like nobody has ever done in the past. It doesn't even come close. So with Speed, I like the fact that YouTube is doing this. I'm really entertained to check out something like this. And this might be the new wave of consumption because, like, of course, we had traditional actors, and we will always have that have shows, but it costs money to promote these shows and marketing dollars. Think about how profitable it is to, of course, is sporting this. Is sponsoring this, and then who knows what other advertisements you've got integrated with the show. So that's a moneymaker in itself. It's on YouTube, which is a platform where Speed fans are already on, as well as many other people that may know of Speed but don't know what the show is about. And then it's exclusively on YouTube, and then the clips that will get spread of it, I don't know if they're going to copyright it. That's one thing that I'm interested to see how that works, because I do think the dynamic this is just more of a boring conversation. It's a more boring businessy conversation.
All right, debut video though, bro. Debut video. If anyone wanna go subscribe to Yellow Yasin Extras, go debut video.